Hey guys, welcome back. This was Frankenbot versus Russian Roulette, another kind of short BattleBots battle. But we did have a couple of good seconds of fighting here before Frankenbot had to kind of die on us.
That match had so much potential.
It did, because
and it went in a completely different direction. Was still awesome, but
like the couple of hits that they got in, right? Those were really good hits. Just kind of flinging, Frankenbot up in the air and kind of stuff. Well, not really up in the air, but you know what I mean.
They were tossing them around.
They were tossing them around, and it was really cool until the bot just shut down. And like I said before, a lot of these bots battles ended in 10 counts. Can you move? Can you move? Gonna give you a 10 count. And then you just kind of sit there and you're like, no, just, it's dead. It's dead. So I really like the design of Frankenbot this time around. It looked really nice. I like the green LEDs. I like the green kind of style to it. I like the weapon and how the weapon kind of looks on it. Russian Roulette, I think we've seen it before several times.
There was a bot from West Bend called Roulette, and that one was like, it was one of the, I'd say, not unsung heroes, but it's like, you look at it, you think, that's cute, but then they put it in the arena, and then you have a very, very good reason to run very fast in the opposite direction. The speed that they had in Hank the Tank, they had that in the bot, their weapon just sounded scary.
Yeah.
Like you hear it spin up and it's like, I'm gonna
Here's Johnny.
not be by that. Thank you very much. That sounds terrifying. Never, I don't think, I know that they broke, I know that they placed in at least one competition. And they put up a hell of a showing. Roulette actually is the only robot, it's one of, or I shouldn't say only, but it's one of the most thrilling matches that I've ever encountered. It was Roulette versus Anarchy from Slinger High School. Slinger High School, of course, are the ones who have far too much money on their hands and spend it on the most ridiculous motors that you will ever see. It's Roulette, the first hit of the fight, this was the first time Roulette had battled, I think. Roulette lost its weapon within a couple of hits. They were, by the end of this battle, they were out of weapon, flipped over. Their ramp plate had basically been almost inverted, sort of, with how many hits Anarchy had laid down on them. But they just kept going and ramming into them. Then Anarchy stopped moving with 30 seconds left in the match, and the mighty Slinger folk had been taken down by this thing that could barely move anymore. But that was Roulette. This is Russian Roulette.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen it.
It seems like it gets a lot of just kind of the power from Roulette originally, and
it looks like West Bend is going in a slightly different direction with their robots.
Yeah.
Because previously, I've seen a ton of. That's the fourth. Yeah, fourth robot from West Bend. You got Titan, Trainer Bots, Russian Roulette, and Hank. And not a lot of Polycarp, which has traditionally been West Bend's
huge thing with them.
I don't know. It's probably actually not Polycarp because those robots from West Bend, they've gone against Slinger, against the more powerful Germantown weapon bots, against each other, and for the most part stayed in one piece. It's pretty impressive, but I would have liked to have been able to see Russian Roulette's weapon go.
I would have liked to see more of this fight. I mean, it's just, a lot of these fights, it's kind of like that, where it's like, they got into the 10 count, and then they never went anywhere else, and it's like, wow, I really wanted to see that, and the grudge matches, there was one or two of them this year, and I wish that there were more than that, of the bots that I actually wanted to see fight, instead of just some of them being, well, it's this high school against themselves, and
This
Yeah, this is one of them that I wish there was a redo.
This is interesting what I've been seeing so far, because typically this is something that you see like when you're down to maybe 8 robots left, where no one's electronics are really working the way that they did in the beginning, and so that's when you start seeing like the 10 counts, the KOs, no weapons moving. But this is
Frankenbot versus
fifth or
Russian
sixth?
Roulette.
Fifth or sixth,
Something like
somewhere
that.
in
Yeah.
there. Neither of the
I can
weapons
check
were
really
moving.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, like
Looks like
fifth
fifth.
one.
And neither of the weapons were moving, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to see Frankenbot going.
Oh, yeah. It's a really cool design. Both of them do, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just it would have been really cool to kind of see them come together.
Yeah, the Frankenbot was designed by one of the bots members who graduated a year before me. Then he sort of came back as an advisor because he had enough time on his hands. And I was talking to him a while before the competition about this design, and I believe it's a direct quote when I say that Ben wanted to saw someone in half with that robot. So hopefully they get their weapon running again. Or
Yeah.
get their weapon running, because that's going to be a good fight when it does.
Yeah. And I think that's it for us. I've kind of ran out of things to talk about, so I guess we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.